It will backfire and God will punish you. Yomi Fabiyi finally responds to Bimpe Oyebade claims that he asked her to have sex with her before featuring her actually in a movie. So back in 2016, when Bimpe Oyebade wanted to gain fame and get into the Yoruba movie industry, her first major role, the first lead role she ever played was in 2016 also, and it was a production of Yomi Fabiyi. However, since then, Bimpe Oyebade has risen in her career and she's done very well for herself. But she's not let the issue of Yomi Fabiyi, go down, especially since now people are beginning to speak up and say Yomi Fabiyi did ask to sleep with them before featuring them in any of his movies. Now, Bimpe Oyebade held a question and answer session on her Instagram story, and people revisited the questions of, her saying that Yomi Fabiyi wanted to sleep with her before, giving her the movie that further pushed her into limelight. She now addressed it then, saying that it wasn't like he asked her outrightly before the movie started, but that was after the production happened that he asked her out. And she was like, "Oh, I can't date you." So Yomi Fabiyi told her that if he had known that Bimpe Oyebade was going to refuse his proposal, he wouldn't have featured her in that movie. That he featured her because he felt like, oh, that is going to get him, closer to sleeping with Bimpe Oyebade. Then, Yomi Fabiyi, in his manner, has now come out to refute the claim and also address Bimpe Oyebade, saying that Bimpe was his fan and that he helped her into the movie industry. And that she even started talking to him with the love emoji. And he does not deserve any evil from her because it definitely will backfire. Not only that, he also said that Bimpe Oyebade cannot tear him down and she will only try, while urging her to actually come out and call herself out and also call out those that she offered sex in the industry to get to wherever she is and to stop defaming him at any slightest opportunity, saying that he didn't shag her to play the lead role in the first ever movie that got her noticed, and he never offered her or any sex for role. And that he actually did take her years to come and say the truth. And even the truth, she still maneuvered and still somehow tried to destroy him, the ladder that helped her in the Nollywood industry. He also said he's an adult and it is within his right to be sexually attracted to any adult, providing that he didn't force her or coerce anybody. And he's not a cousin to Jesus Christ, and he has rights to sexual feelings, provided it is within the ambit of the law. And not only that, he said that we need to stop misleading folks on social media, and to also know the difference between asking someone out and sexual harassment. It is one thing to think someone is a flirt and it's another to attach that to crime. Come on, get sense, move on. This is Yomi Fabiyi talking to Bimpe Oyebade. Actually, Yomi Fabiyi's own words, he said that nobody introduced you to me, Bimpe. You never asked to be an actress. I didn't attend my audition. I have video recording of my audition. I wanted you to succeed. I wished you well. You read many things since the day I gave you this chance. You are too desperate. Instead of being grateful and patient, you can't tear me down. You will only try. You were my fan. I helped you into the movie industry without any condition. Clearly, you started with love emoji. I don't deserve any evil from you. It will backfire. Please remember, from the last day we finished filming Agbe Demeji in December 2016, which to me looked like he assumed you have used me because I made it so easy, I never set my eyes on you until January of 2019, 3 years after, which you produced like 3 or more movies in between using my major crew behind me. I never offered you or any sex for role, but it took you many years to speak that truth, and when you did, you maneuvered and still want to destroy the ladder that helped you. If it was sex for role, it means I shagged you to play the lead role in my first ever movie that got you noticed. I would rather appeal to you to be bold enough to call yourself out. Call out those you offered sex in the industry to get to wherever you are, and stop defaming me at any slight opportunity. Enough of this nonsense social media dramas. I am an adult and it is within my right to be sexually attracted to any adult, provided no force or coercion was involved. I am not a cousin to Jesus Christ. I have rights to sexual feelings, provided it is within the ambit of the law. You guys need to stop misleading folks on social media. Know the difference between asking someone out and sexual harassment. It is one thing to think someone is a flirt, and it is another to attach that to a crime. Come on, get sense and move on. Don't give Satan's credit to God. Whatever you earn out of desperation, lies, deception, sex for roles, etc., please state it. Enjoy your turkey and let me enjoy my momo. You went south, let me flourish in my west. Stop defaming me. This is Yomi Fabiyi's words to Bimpe Oyebade, asking her to actually stop talking about him. Take my name basically out of your mouth. He's gone Will Smith on Bimpe Oyebade, and he also attached a pictorial evidence of his interaction with Bimpe Oyebade as far back as 2016, their Instagram DM saying that you watched Omi Adigun, which was one of Yomi Fabiyi's production, they exchanged WhatsApp numbers, insinuating that Bimpe Oyebade reached out to him first in 2016, asking, to be featured in one of his movies, and did feature her, and that he only tried to help her. Now, in the comment section, a lot of Nigerians have things to say, but it's quite divided. A lot of people are feeling, a lot of people think Bimpe Oyebade should not even have responded at all to that question. Remember, I said that she held a question and answer, and somebody tried to revisit the Yomi Fabiyi situation, asking her to shed light on what happened, and she did shed the light. So people are like, well, they didn't even expect her to, answer that question, because she's supposed to be focused on her marriage. She's doing well for herself. She's married to one of the favorite actors in Nigeria in the moment. Adedimeji Lateef is her husband, so they're like, they expect her to actually be focused on that and not even try and give response to that question. Another person, this is Olaore, saying, I was just surprised Mo Bimpe replied the question she was asked about Yomi. I think it was unnecessary. There's some questions you ignore. I mean, what's the point? It was in the past. Leave it there. Another person is saying, just imagine climbing the ladder and burning it because you're at the top. It's crazy, isn't it? And the boy got Florence today saying, even though you ask her out, she does not need to tarnish your image like that. She is still the one that helped her to the top. And with the help of God, if God wants to help someone, that someone he go send, it cannot come down. Now you go send to her. But everything hidden, now God know. Be iroba lo ogun odun ojo kan otito ajade. Another person is saying that Nama you be Yomi. Please ignore sometimes. And Bimpe, please concentrate on your marriage. You are loved. Don't use your own hands to spoil your career. You might not agree to be Yomi's girlfriend then, but you sure were with someone else in the industry before you met your husband. You wouldn't like those ones to come out here and tell us the story. Your husband wouldn't be happy to read such news about his wife. Leave Yomi alone and concentrate with your life. You real. Another person is saying, this is Beth Empire saying, Shibi, we have heard Bimpe's gist in the industry, so she should take several seats and stop acting like the victim. Rather. Another person is saying, okay, I think my fave can now talk. Maybe we'll hear our own side of the story. Another person is saying, someone asked you how you call this sex for role, and she typed this in front of a lot of other persons and put it out in public. This is what someone else is saying that Bimpe should not have even responded. Others are saying that she should have just let it go in the past, while others are like, well, Yomi, thank you for actually playing your part and for coming out to come and discredit everything Bimpe said and clear your own name in public, that you didn't ask her to sleep with you before you offered her the role in your movie. That's where we are currently in the Yomi Fabiyi and Bimpe about this situation. I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Please let me know what you think concerning this situation. Subscribe to this channel if you're here to do so, and also click on the bell icon so you'll be notified when we have new uploads for you. I will see you in the next video, guys. Until such time, take care of yourself and bye.